do a full moon, super full moon in Taurus reading today, just to see what this full moon's bringing about, maybe some shadow work we could dive into, just kind of seeing what themes are going to come up today. And we're going to be using the Sex and Love Tarot by Now I See. It just seemed fitting because it's a Taurus full moon and we're in Scorpio season, and I just feel like that's just very sex and love energy, you know. So it just seemed very fitting. Super full moon in Taurus, though, this is very it's gonna be a very beautiful full moon. This is a good time to release any blockages around finances, to release any blockages around instability, to release any blockages around intimacy, around heartache, around anything that just doesn't make you feel safe, sensual, and comfortable. It's time to just release that and let it go. Flip side of that, if you've been releasing, it's a good time to just manifest more money, manifest more love, manifest more pleasures. And again, it doesn't have to be physical pleasure, it could be pleasures of all sorts. So it's a really powerful moon, and it is another super moon, so it means it is closest to Earth, so we're feeling the effects of it pretty heavily. And it's been great. I don't know about y'all. I've been feeling it. I've been feeling more of the Scorpio energy and doing a lot more shadow work than I feel like intimacy work. They kind of go hand in hand, but again, that's why I kind of was feeling called to use this deck today. But let's just get right into it. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, and so we're just gonna be pulling some cards for the collective, and we're gonna start with some finances. So let's see where we could just have some guidance on financial issues, financial matters, either releasing blockages, manifesting finances. We're gonna just see what spirit has for us, and we're channeling energy. And perfect, we got the Sun card. Some of you, it's time to really get serious about the amount of money or finances that you're trying to manifest, trying to create, the exact number, you know. And even with that, maybe shoot a little more than that, just to kind of like bring in more and so show that you're grateful and serious about it. But some of you guys are really be serious about the amount and what it is that you're calling in the finances for. It's not just like, hey universe, give me money, but hey universe, I need X amount of money so I could do XYZ, and then also have enough left over to do ABC. So it's kind of that type of energy right now. So for those of you who are trying to manifest money, you know, release blockages around money, things like that, it's time to get really serious about exactly how much you need, what you need it for, why you need it, and maybe just add a little extra just to have just, you know, some spending cash, you know. But the Sun card is a really good card, so this is actually a really beautiful time to manifest that abundance, to manifest that the finances. Like honestly, tonight it's just a good time to manifest the finances for some of you right now, and to not get tied up in the what ifs, because if you get tied up in the what ifs, you're just gonna create more blockages for yourself. So really allow yourself to release, let go, and be clear and focused on what it is you're financing. But with the Sun card, a lot of you are really you're all gonna be shining. You're all gonna get, I'm excited. Come get your bag, get your coin. Let's see if there's any clarification on this. Oh yeah, we do. So we got the Four of Swords reversed, and we got the Empress reversed. And for some of you, you've just been too much in a masculine energy. So it's been work, like physical work, you know, really putting in the actual physical labor, physical hours, physical time and energy into your day job, or into your 9 to 5, or into whatever it is that you work to create abundance. You've been putting so much work in, and it's just been creating a headache for you. Honestly, it's been creating a real headache for you, and it's time to really kind of allow the feminine energy to work her way in and to aid in the creation of this abundance. Because again, in order to create life, you need masculine and feminine energies. You need the seed and the egg to come together in order to create and manifest and give birth to something. So it's time for some of you who've been in this masculine work, go, work energy. It's time to not slow down on the work, but find ways to allow that feminine energy to also be a part of it, so you can better create and manifest. Because you can't just give birth with masculine energy. You can't just give birth with the seed. Again, you need the seed and the egg to come together. So give birth, give life, and shine through. And so that's what I'm feeling with this, and that's just some clarification for those of you who are just trying to release blockages. This is for people who are like having blockages. It's time to not put the masculine energy away, but create balance. And your power is stronger than you think, so don't think that you aren't worthy of it. Don't think you're not deserving of it. Don't think you're not capable of achieving it or manifesting it. Be confident in yourself. If you're confident in yourself, the universe is going to see that, it's going to respect that, and it's going to give you everything you want and need. Okay, so we're going to go on the theme of reciprocity right now. How can we be more reciprocity? I don't know what the actual conjugation for that is, but we got the world card and we got it horizontal. Let's start to be a little bit more communicative and expressive with just the love. Love is the big thing right now with this reciprocity. So it's giving love, receiving love in exchange, and knowing the right types of love, the right forms of love, genuine love that is being reciprocity. I don't know what the word is, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, it's a give and receive type of energy right now. And with the world, some of you are really you're in a limbo right now because you're kind of coming out of cycles. You're breaking through karmic ties, karmic lessons, things like that. And again, with this full moon in Taurus, it's really helping you release. So you're releasing a lot around that intimacy around love, but also around just genuine self-love and that sensual love of pleasure, and indulging in the pleasures of life, because indulgence and pleasure doesn't have to be in like a physical, like sexual way. It could be like really enjoying your food, or really enjoying your quiet time, or really enjoying, your bath or your shower, things like that. Really feeling the sensual energy. Being sensual means to feel through all your senses, all 5, 6, 7, however many senses you believe you have. That's what it is for this. So for this world card right now and this theme of reciprocity that I'm feeling, it's to stay grounded in the love that you're feeling right now for yourself, and how you can maybe just extend that to either your family, your friends, your coworkers, a stranger. Just smiling at someone is a beautiful thing. The other day I was walking by and as I was crossing the street, this man in a little automatic chair was crossing by, and he was kind of staring at me, and I looked at him, and then instead of kind of just having a blank face, I decided to smile. And I smiled, and then he got so happy, and he's like, "Hi, how are you? I hope you have a good day." And I was just that was such a good, again, reciprocous exchange of just love and energy and kindness. So I encourage y'all to do that, to just be more expressive with that, because if you do, you're actually going to see, a lot of blockages clear up, and you're going to see a whole new thing unfold for you during this full moon in Taurus, and it's going to be beautiful. But let's get a little bit more clarification on that for those of you who just might not have resonated with that message. Ooh. Nope, it's right here. Nope, it's right there. Ooh, we got the Hermit. Some of you have just been really silent with the love, the energy, and just, you need to let yourself just kind of ooze it all out right now. And it's I don't know, like I said, these cards are just very sensual, but those of you who've just been very silent, keeping kind of your voice in hermit mode, keeping your voice sheltered, it's time to really express that, open it up, because you have a lot to say, you have a lot to communicate, you have a lot to express in a beautiful, genuine, loving, and just divine way, very sensual too. So express that, allow it to just ooze out of you and flow out of you, just some honey, just slowly dripping down. That's what I'm feeling with this. So it's just allow yourself to be sweet with yourself, be sweet with your words, and when they come out of you and they flow out of you, just let it just be sweet, just really be sweet. Ooh, I love it. Be sweet with this. I love it. Be sweet with the reciprocity. I cannot say that word right now, but yes, there and back. And then I think retrograde's coming up, so it's probably what I'm feeling right now. Okay, Spirit, connecting with this full moon energy in Taurus. What else we got to say? past, present, future for this. So actually, let's do... Alright, so we see in the past, we got the 9 of Wands. For some of you, I've just been feeling a lot of heaviness and pressure, and you've really just been having to kind of keep things tied up, keep things choked up. You've already been feeling choked up about something, and it's been a battle, because some of you have really been wanting to kind of, you know, give them the 1-2. But you've been on this journey of healing, doing better, being better, and I'm proud of you. So it's time to, well, we're gonna go into the present right now, but this is what's kind of been happening in the past, and this full moon is gonna be kind of bringing those situations, those people, those things kind of back to the forefront, because it's time to finally deal with it. And don't be so naive, because you know what they've been doing. Ooh, for some of you, that was some real clarification. But presently, what we're feeling just today in this full moon energy, we got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Don't be so gullible. You have great passion, but don't be so impulsive with it. So don't roll with the first idea that comes to mind. Don't roll with the first emotion that comes to mind. And again, it's a super full moon, so we're feeling the heightened emotions from this, especially with Taurus. Tauruses are, again, an earth sign, very stubborn. They don't like to feel their emotions. They don't like to really be swayed in their emotions. They're very fixed. So if you're feeling an emotion, if you're feeling spark, rush, inspiration to do something, and you just kind of want to go with that, again, don't be so gullible. Don't let that be the first thing. Don't let that stubborn Taurus energy and the heightened energy of the moon to influence that right now, because you're gonna maybe make an impulsive decision, and it's gonna be pretty tough on you. So allow this time to feel it, go within, you know, make sense of it, analyze it. Again, we're still in Scorpio season, so it's a good time for shadow work. So allow that Scorpio energy to kind of come in and create that more in-depth look at what the emotional state is, because again, Scorpio is a water sign, so it's all about emotion and deeper emotions. As in fact, they may not express it as much, but they definitely go deeper into emotions than a Taurus does. And so this is what presently is going to be happening. So when you're feeling this past energy of just, you know, feeling choked up and wanting to give some people the 1-2, you know, it's time to really, whatever comes up, feel it, process it, internalize it, transmute it, so that way when it is expressed, it isn't chaotic. And then for the future, we got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. And if you choose to still stay timid, if you choose to still stay kind of choked up and not speak out your truth, you're honestly just going to create a very foggy, chaotic mindset for you. That's what I was feeling with this, is that those of you who, again, if you choose to kind of just still be very passive and not do anything, what you're doing is just creating all this mind fog, because now you're gonna be slipping into the shoulda, woulda, coulda, dida, what if, but didn't. So I'm encouraging you to do it, because again, internalize it, transmute it, process it, express it fully, because if not, for some of you, your future is looking like just more brain fog and more just chaotic thoughts. You're just gonna be in a really like not dark space, but like in a very unclear mindset and a very unfocused mindset. And then how's that gonna reflect into the other aspects of your life? So allow yourself to deal with the situation. Let's have some more clarity on what the situation is. Oh, we got the Devil. So for this, I'm feeling that the people, person, whoever it is that this is like about, it's a very masculine energy. I'm feeling mainly men, so for those of you men who just haven't been doing the right thing, some of you may be getting yours, but I'm also feeling it could be women who are also in a very masculine energy. And so with this, again, those that have been very deceptive, very deceiving, you know, the people who've just been running their mouth, doing XYZ, plotting left and right, all these things, who just really have been trying to like get at you to get that reaction. But again, you've been very timid in the past, you've been very choked up because you've been wanting to maintain the peace. Now it's going to start surfacing. You got to internalize it and transmute it. If you don't express it now to these people or find a way to best transmute the situation, you're going to end up in a very just doubtful mindset and a very depressive mindset, honestly. But again, this is very masculine energy. So again, it could be you know, it could be your man, it could be your brother, it could be your father, and again, vice versa. It could be your girl, it could be your sister, it could be your mother, if they're in a very masculine energy. And you know, I'm feeling more earth signs for this. So Capricorn, yeah, Capricorn. So maybe a Capricorn. So some of you may, the devil represents the Capricorn energy. So some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn, and trust I know how the Capricorns be. So, and you know, Capricorns can be a little, I don't want to say violent, aggressive. Capricorns could be really intense, we'll say that. But yes, this masculine energy, and you know, they're really just trying to make you look like the ass, pretty much. Like, they're really just trying to make it seem like you're the one who's all like cuckoo crazy, like not the one, and like trying to make it seem like you're the one who's actually like the devil in the situation or situations. You're not. And again, it's time to not choke up, internalize it, don't be impulsive. Work through your emotions. That way, once you've healed from it, you are either unbothered from it or you know how to confront this and address it properly. And this is why they've been kind of just acting like that. We got the 10 of Cups, actually. They're honestly jealous. These people are just so jealous. They're so jealous of the connections you have, the relationships you have, the way you're just so friendly. You're so friendly and you're so kind and you're giving and so gracious. You're just a very genuine person. You're just such a really loving person. You're such a very kind person. And you have a very broad perspective and scope on a lot of different things. And you know, you don't see any situation, person, or place with just one lens. You see it from multiple lenses because you want the full spectrum and understanding of the story. You're a very understanding person. You're a very empathetic person. You're just a very kind and caring person. Your empathy is super powerful, but because of your strong empathy, you're able to really connect with people on such a deep level. And that's why this person, people, whoever it is, they're jealous. They're jealous that you have this abundance of kindness, compassion, empathy, gentleness. You're a very gentle creature and a very gentle being. And that's probably why you're very timid, because you are so gentle and so kind. You know, you're the gazelle going through the forest. You don't wanna turn into the lion. You don't want to turn into the predator. You know, you don't want to turn into just this monster. But again, this person's trying to either make you look like the monster or push your buttons to make that monster come out. Use this energy of your gentleness, your compassion, your empathy, again, to transmute any emotions or impulsivity that is coming up and arising for you right now. Because again, you don't want to be stuck in this depressive mindset. I don't want that for you. I really don't. And so this person is jealous of you. And you know, jealousy is a disease. Get well soon. XOXO. I don't know if y'all seen that meme, but this person's jealous of you, and that's why they've been doing this. So again, I encourage you to really, before doing anything that arises, thoughts, emotions, feelings, situations, internalize it, transmute it, bring yourself back into alignment, your higher self, tap back into your empathy, and figure out how you can invite love into the situation to best just get through it. Okay, I'm feeling one more thing. Damn, this full moon is really gonna be coming for some of y'all. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, and this is kind of a general, just like closing from what I'm feeling. So we got the Two of Pentacles, and we got the Four of Cups, for some of you, really allow yourself to feel your emotions during this Taurus full super moon. Really allow this water energy, work with water. So whether taking a bath, a spiritual bath, a foot bath, you could do, again, grab a bowl of water, place it under the moon, and do some reflection work, things like that, like light a candle in it, stuff like that. But I'm also feeling pleasure with this. And for some of you, you're a little ungrounded when it comes to pleasure. You're a little ungrounded when it comes to being in your body, feeling safe in your body, feeling comfortable in your body. And, you know, some of this is tied to trauma, and I get it. You know, any type of physical, sexual trauma, things like that people have endured, it makes it hard for people to feel really connected and safe with their own body, just because it's just how trauma works, you know? And I resonate with that. If that's happened to you, I'm sending you love and Reiki right now. But really allow yourself this time to feel safe with yourself, to feel safe in love with yourself, really, and to really invite this Taurus sensual pleasure into your life. And again, it doesn't have to be a sexual thing. It could be like getting your favorite food, but not just like scarfing it down, but really taking your time to like enjoy each bite and really just savor it and really like, you know, taste the flavors and taste the way it just like melts and, you know, mushes up in your mouth, and like, you know, feel it travel down. Like that's also an energy of being sensual. So it's really allowing yourself just this kind of release of any trauma that's not allowed you to feel safe within your body, or to really experience pleasures in those ways. And again, for some, I'm feeling like the main thing is this is sexual, but again, there are other ways for those of you who may not want to like do anything like kind of sexual, sensual, like, you know, sexiness. But again, it's a Taurus full moon and it's Scorpio season, so there's actually a really good time to do some like sacral work, you know, in a sensual, sexy way. And don't be blind to the signs. There's probably like a lot of signs hinting at you. So, you know, maybe feeling like roses. So maybe like roses have been calling to you. Maybe like rose baths, you know, rose salts, things like that. So if just pay attention, pay attention to the signs, because Spirit's probably been pushing you like, hey, maybe like try doing this or try doing that, or working with this or working with that, or, you know, maybe go get these crystals or go get this candle or do this. Like Spirit's giving you kind of little nudges of things you could do that's gonna help transmute and clear and release these I don't want to say blockages, these stumps that have kept you just not feeling secure in your body, and that have not helped you feel connected in a strong sense, feel connected in a grounded sense. And, you know, this is actually a good time for ancestral work too. So maybe call and connect with your loving ancestors who embody their sensuality, who embody the physicality, who embody their pleasure, and, you know, felt into it. And again, this is the pentacles and the cup, so these are both it's earth and water. Those are both feminine energies. So it's staying grounded in your emotions, staying grounded in your sensuality. Work with that sacral chakra, work with it, call to it. And again, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so Venus is all about all of this. So as I'm saying, this is the perfect time. Really allow yourself to just bloom and blossom and feel safe. You know, touch yourself like you're a soft rose, like you're a soft flower, like the petals are just your skin. I don't know, that's what I'm feeling for you. It feels so beautiful and divine. We're gonna have one more card clarification on that. Why some of you are scared? Ooh, we got the Tower. Why some of you are scared to kind of embody the sensuality. The ego, and then also in the past when you have embodied it or allowed yourself to kind of express it, you were, again, your ego was bruised, you were kind of brought down, people made you feel less shamed. A lot of shame was like kind of built around just this expression of yourself, and so you learned to kind of tuck it away and hide it away instead of fully embodying it. And see the truth through the lens of another. So for those of you, I'm feeling for those of you who are in a partnership or who have, you know, a very close, intimate relationship with someone, allow yourself to kind of view yourself from their perspective, to see yourself the way they see you, and to embody that, to really work with that, to flow with that, really, to flow with that energy of, okay, I'm gonna see myself from a third person perspective. I'm gonna see myself from a lover's perspective. Like, what do they love about me? And how can I love that about myself, you know? And so this is what I'm feeling with that. So if you have, for those of you who are in a partnership or some type of intimate relationship, work with your partner during this full moon. And again, it could be this sexy time or it could just be enjoying regular pleasures, but take it into a more intentional way if you're going to indulge in the sexy pleasure. Because if you're setting these intentions, you know, lighting the candle, setting the bath, doing whatever it is you want to do, making it ritualistic, you're gonna see something really beautiful unfold and come out, and you're actually gonna feel so much more confident and sexy in your own power. And trust, there's many people who are in partnerships and have, you know, loving intimate relationships, but they still feel very insecure within themselves, within their body, within these things. And that's totally fine. It's okay. You're still working through trauma, you're still healing. And again, I'm sending you so much love and Reiki because you deserve to feel sexy and confident in your body. So don't let these moments of shame and doubt and deception from people in the past, from situations in the past, from things that have happened in the past, just affect your present moment. It's a full moon. Release it, let it go, and transmute it. And as we go through the seasons and continue on, you're gonna feel more confident and more powerful. Oh, these cards are carding. All right, let's do a closing card. Let's just see. We got the Knight of Wands reversed. I had got that one earlier and then I just switched it, but with this I'm feeling it's just staying grounded during this time, staying grounded to really grow. And for some of you, it's time to really, your roots are in, you know, your roots are in the earth. They're growing, they're expanding, they're digging in deeper, and it's time to feel that structure. Like, okay, my roots are sunk in, my roots are there, they're solid. It's time to start sprouting. It's time to start growing. It's time to start ascending. It's time to do that. And this is all starting with how you're viewing the way you take action. You know, it's like, okay, I planted the seeds, the roots are growing, you know, maybe I'm having this little sprout. How can you better water yourself? What other actions can you take besides watering yourself? How can you fertilize the soil? You know, how can you do, what other things and methods can you do to best create a better abundance, a better growth, a better ascension? It's time for that. And again, use this full moon to just do some reflection on that. Like, allow that to be your what's the word, like your intention. If you're like journaling, I'm feeling a journal prompt. Where have you allowed yourself to slip up in your determination? For those of you who like to journal, write that down, use that question, that's your prompt. Where have you allowed yourself to slip up in your determination? What are you determined for, and where have you allowed yourself to slip up to that you haven't actually been so determined on that? So allow yourself this time to reflect, let it go, course correct, take action, ascend. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'm sending you so much love, so much Reiki. Here you go. Again, if you always feel called to leave a gratitude donation, you can do that here. And with that, blessed be, amen, ashe, rabma'at. I love you guys.